cup of pour up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Tap in, tap the fuck in. Y'all know what's up. Let's get it. Tap in, tap the fuck in. All right. Now today we gonna be talking about my homie from the block. My homie, like this with. My homie, I didn't put in work with. My homie, I got pictures with. Turned this back on me. Tap in, tap the fuck in. How many of y'all out there that had a friend turn on you? Fake or phony, man. That's just how I go in this game. Tap in, tap the fuck in. It ain't even about the loyalty that you show a person. It just be more so that God bring them around for a season, and it's up to you to figure out that reason. Tap in, tap the fuck in. Hey, look, right? I done seen it all and I done done it all. But I would have never believed that this guy that I'm about to tell y'all about would have turned around and did me the way how he did me. Tap in, tap the fuck in. You gotta watch who you call your friends, man. You know what I'm saying? It might look good, but it ain't always what it seems, man. Tap in, tap the fuck in. All right, now let's get it, right? All right, so we're gonna start this off from the top, just so y'all can understand, you know, how all of this even happened. So this was around like '03, '04, something like that. I'm already on the block with my homies. You know what I'm saying? We already got our thing going on, right? Well, a new guy moved to the block. Funny thing is, he was new to us, but he wasn't nothing new to the neighborhood, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So basically, let me rewind it back a little further so you can understand where he came from. So before the time that I'm telling you about, this might have been like late 90s, maybe 98, 99, 2000, somewhere around there, right? It was a guy named Z that stayed down the street from me. He was one of the bros, you know what I'm saying? Z was a funny ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, fast forward the tape on him, right? He was one of the OG homies above me and my crew, you know what I'm saying? Now, what he did was he ended up, I think he had lit a cigarette or something on the stove. You know, back then, it was them kind of stoves where you turn the eye on, the fire come up. Well, you know, the new stoves, they like what, electric or whatever. Well, this was one of them old school stoves where the fire came up when you cut the eye on, right? So he cut it on, he lit his cigarette or whatever, he left the damn fire on, right? He left the fire on, walked out the house, you know, to come out with the homies and shit. While he outside with the homies, the damn house caught on fire. The whole house caught on fire because he left that eye on, you know, from the heat off the stove, right? Whole house went up in flames and shit, right? So, you know, of course, everybody, the family was mad and all of that shit. He crying, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Now, at that time, I might have been like, I don't know, 12, 13, something like that. Z might have been like 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? So him and his crew, they was around that age, you know. He out there crying and shit. The homies laughing at him like, nigga, how you supposed to be a thug and you out here crying, you know, blah, 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 whatever. Well, he like, man, mom's them gonna kill me, man, blah, blah, blah. You know, all that type of shit, right? Man, listen, hold up, Flows. Hi, sir. What's the deal? Tap in. Tap the fuck in. All right, now look. So he out there crying, talking about mom's gonna kill him, all of this shit, right? All right, fast forward the tape, right? So they had to move out the house, of course, you know. Right before they left, they moved to Florida. I don't know what happened, but they decided to go south. Mind you, we in Detroit. So the damn house burnt up. They went from Detroit to Florida. I don't know what that was about, but they was leaving, right? So right before he left, like one of his last few days, hanging around in the neighborhood with us or whatnot, I ran into him. He like, bro, let me show you the house before we leave. You know what I'm saying? All right. So we went to the house. Mind you, the house melted. You know what I'm saying? This is probably like a couple of weeks after that happened. The house melted. You know what I'm saying? Me and him walked in the house. I remember walking in this house. Everything was just fucking melted. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, I fucked up bad, man. He like, man, you probably never gonna see me again. Still to this day, haven't seen him again since then. You know what I'm saying? But he was telling me, he like, man, you probably not gonna see me again. We going to Florida, we gone. I'm like, all right, that's crazy, and mind you, Z was like the life of the party for the block. You know what I'm saying? So we lost Z, that was just ball business, you know what I'm saying? Well, all right, he gone now. You know what I'm saying? Z gone, right? The house still burnt up. Well, this may be like a year later. You know what I'm saying? The people that came, they did redid the whole house. You know, they did knocked all the walls down, everything. They rebuilt the whole house. They put a new roof on it. They rebuilt the whole fucking house, right? So while that's going on, we like, okay, they rebuilding the house. That means somebody about to move in. You know what I'm saying? So everybody on the block paying attention to the house. Now in the hood, that's just how it is. When somebody move out of a house, everybody be on it trying to see who about to be the next resident that's about to move into this house, right? Man, look, right? They fixed the house up. Some people moved in the house. All right, it's some women, right? A whole bunch of women. Long story short on all that, come to find out, it was Z cousins. They moved back into that house. It wasn't the people that was initially staying there. Z, his mom's, it was some family members. So basically, they bought the house and they revamped it and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted to stay on that block. The block that I stayed on was a main road. It was a nice block, all of that. So basically, the family wanted that house. Where they get the money from to fix everything, I don't got no motherfucking clue. But they did. They fixed all that shit up, right? Looked like a brand new house. Okay, cool. So these women staying there, right? Is Z family members, right? Wasn't nobody on the block messing with them. They wasn't nobody tight, and it just wasn't nobody messing with them. Everybody don't got to get messed with that move in the hood. you know. So these crew people, wasn't nobody messing with them, right? A couple more years go by. Now, like I said, this around what? '04, '05, around this time, right? The girls been staying there in that house for a couple of years. They didn't come outside, they didn't bother nobody, so didn't nobody bother them, right? Well, it's a couple of years fast forward, right? Now a guy moved in that house with all these girls, you know, the guy around our age. We had a house directly next door to that house that they were staying in. One of the homies' houses, he stayed right next door. You know what I'm saying? So basically, he was giving us all the insight, like, yeah, new dude just moved over here, blah 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 blah. Shit like that. Well, when the new dude moved in, he started getting cool with us. You know what I'm saying? Like he started hanging out outside, introducing himself, blah blah blah, shit like that, right? He like, yeah, I'm new over here, but he from 7 Mile, but he not from my neighborhood. He was from a little further down the street. We confirmed all that. He checked out. He was a good dude, right? So we like, all right, dude, cool, blah blah blah, shit like that. So one day, me and him get to kicking it. His name's Smooth. You know what I'm saying? One day, me and Smooth get to kicking it. This is one of the first few days we, met him or whatever. This is one of the first few days. So we talking. I'm like, man, it's crazy because one of my homies used to live in this house. You know what I'm saying? He like, who you talking? You talking about Z? I'm like, how the fuck you know who I was talking about? He like, that's my cousin. Oh man, me and dog was locked in from there. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga Z that I was just telling you about that burnt up that same exact house, this is his cousin. So this is how we knew that the women that stayed there was Z cousins. And the dude that moved in was Z cousin too. They all was family members. So bro telling me, you know, how everything went. He told me where Z went. He told me Z good, all of this. Now mind you, this like 5 years later. You know what I'm saying? I still haven't seen Z in all these years. You know what I'm saying? So now the nigga Smooth live here and he telling me what's going on with him. Crazy how God work, man. Well, anyway, me and him get locked in after that. You know, I'm like, man, you Z cousin, that was my man's. You feel me? So we dogs, not and you on the block, we good. You know what I'm saying? So he getting the mix with us. He claiming us. He a part of our crew. All of that. You know what I'm saying? He putting in work. He with us. You know what I'm saying? He kept his mouth closed when shit was going on. All that. He proved that he was a real street nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just like us. So he was one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? And he on the block with us. It was just perfect. You know what I'm saying? And he was Z, family member, one of our OGs. He was family with him. So it's like I said in the beginning, he wasn't somebody new to the neighborhood. He was just new to us. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, we locked in. That was that. Like I said, I got like 50 pictures with this dude. And I don't take pictures with nobody I don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't one of my day ones off my block or somebody real close to that, you ain't getting no picture with me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, me and dog got hella pictures. So you know this bro. You feel me? Well, time going on. Come to find out he a party promoter. You know what I'm saying? He be downtown at all the clubs, downtown Detroit, you know, party promoting, doing his thing. That's what he did. You know what I'm saying? Long story on that, one of the other homies from the block was doing the party and shit too. So both of them linked up and they got to doing the party promoting together. They did a hell of a job. And I got pictures with both of them. You know what I'm saying? In the clubs and all of that shit, right? So we all together, we all working together, we making this shit happen. You feel me? So we got the party promoters out the crew, then we got the street niggas, then we got the YNs. You know what I'm saying? So my crew, we was set. You feel me? Well, with the party promoting niggas, they was street niggas too. But you know, party promoting was their thing. You know what I'm saying? So when they go out and party promote, they'll call us, hey, y'all want to come to the club? Pull up. We let y'all in for free. Y'all don't gotta pay shit. Just show up. You know what I'm saying? We like straight up. We started doing it, right? Man, I tell you, the damn line to be down the street. No lie. Like they all they parties rock. You know what I'm saying? Like people fucked with them. They was promoting heavy. You know what I'm saying? And people was coming to their parties. So the line to be down the street. We literally walk past the whole line, go to the front. Security be looking at us crazy. You know what I'm saying? My man's, excuse me, you know what that is. My man's right. The two niggas that's party promoting, they come to the door, tell the security guards, hey, let them in. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like five of us. We skipped the whole line. Everybody in line waiting. We walk right past that bitch, skip that bitch, go right in. You know what I'm saying? Man, we go in there, we have a good time every night. Like, it was crazy, dog. We was in the club every weekend for free. And mind you, this off a guy that just had moved to the block, you know what I'm saying, type shit. But he was family with the big homie, so we was good. That's how all the party and shit happened. You know what I'm saying? All right, now fast forward to tape. Me and him, me and him, we had our own personal, you know, like relationship outside the crew. Like all of us in the crew, we all ran together. But me and Smooth, we did shit on the side, you know what I'm saying, a lot. And never no funny shit, so don't hit me with the Diddy or none of that. You know what I'm saying? It was like we hit licks together. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't went and messed with women together. We didn't went to a couple of house parties that he had going on together. You know what I'm saying? Like we did a lot of shit together, right? Everything we did was a success. You know what I'm saying? So it came a point in time when I became his wingman. He was my wingman. You know what I'm saying? So basically, if I had some girls on the floor or whatever, I hit him up. Hey, bro, I got these two girls. You feel me? What's up? Psh, he never turned me down. You know what I'm saying? Even if I came with some fat, ugly bitches, you know what I'm saying? He was always with it. Even if he didn't fuck with him, it was just he was just my wingman. You know what I'm saying? We was like that. So I did the same thing, and vice versa for him. No matter what he had on the floor, I was coming through. You know what I'm saying? So we was each other wingman. We was street niggas. We was partying. We hit leaks. You know what I'm saying? We did everything. This was the homie. You feel me? We taking pictures. We popping bottles. We whooping niggas. Man, we did all type of shit, right? So fast forward the tape a little more, right? He met this girl in the club one night. You know what I'm saying? Fine as hell. She went off to be his baby mama, you know. But anyway, he met her in the club, right? Fine as hell. She fucking with him, right? They leave the club. I'm just so happen to be downtown. You know, I was down there riding around getting my stunt on, right? He hit me up. He like, bro, I'm down here. It's a Coney Island downtown. Is it called National Coney Island? I think it's called National Coney Island, downtown Detroit, right? It's a well-known county down there. Well, he hit me up and he said that he was there. He like, come pull up on me. It's a bunch of bitches in here. Whoopty whoop. I'm like, all right, cool. Pull it up. I go in. He in there with the girl that he met from the club and shit. Man, look, I'm gonna tell you how tight me and him was. Like, we was this motherfucking tight. Like, no lie. You know what I'm saying? The girl, she had to go to the bathroom, right? So while she go to the bathroom, me and bro sitting there wrapping it up, we kicking it, talking our shit, right? Well, while we doing it, the girl come back from the bathroom. She come back, she come sit at the table with us. She got this sad look on her face, like she about to start crying. We like, what the fuck wrong? You know what I'm saying? She like, I left my purse in the bathroom and it's a guy in there. He won't open the door. What? Oh, okay. We ran straight to the door. We beating on that bitch, trying to open it, all type of shit. Door not opening. Ain't nobody saying shit, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he not like, hey, give me a minute. I'm using the bathroom. Nothing. Just complete silence. You know what I'm saying? So me and Smooth, we like, yeah, this nigga in there, stealing her money out of her purse, whatever the case is. Like, as soon as he come out, we getting his ass, right? Well, while we stood there about 5 minutes, no lie. Like, dog didn't want to come out that bitch for the longest, you know what I'm saying? But it came a point in time when the manager came over, the manager had to unlock the door and all that shit, right? Well, by the time he come out the door, we like, what's up? Where the purse at? This guy was a big cocky ass nigga. I don't know if y'all know who Cali Muscle is, but go ahead, Google him, YouTube him, whatever. Dude named Cali Muscle, Cali with a K. You know what I'm saying? The nigga was built just like him. You know what I'm saying? Big diesel ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? He like, nigga, fuck y'all niggas. I ain't steal shit, but if I did, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Man, I took off. Bah! Dropped his ass, right? Smooth right behind him. Boop, 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 boop. Man, we beating the shit out this nigga in the Coney Island, right? People recording us, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So we beating the shit out this big ass nigga. Pop, 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 pop. Beating his ass, right? Then knocked him out. I picked him up by his shirt. Drug that nigga right up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Me and Smooth, we both drugged the nigga up out the damn Coney Island, right? No lie. Swear to God. We drug him out that bitch outside. We get him outside. We stumping his ass out there. While we stumping him, we running his pockets, everything. Not a dime in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? So we like, he must have left that shit in the bathroom. So after we beat the fuck out of him, we go back in the Coney. We tell girl to go in the bathroom, look for her shit. She said it ain't in there. I don't know what happened to it. We went through the trash, everything. Her purse, money, nothing was there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we done whooped this nigga, and where the fuck is her shit at? You know what I'm saying? Well, couldn't find nothing. So I told Smooth, I'm like, look, I'll get with you later, dog. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. Well, him and girl, they jumped in the car and pulled off. So they gained him some cool points. Like, damn, you just got a homie that pull up right there. Like, damn, my bad. Like, you got a homie that just pull up like that and get straight to business. You know what I'm saying? So that earned him some cool points. That's how they ended up becoming his baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Cause she liked street niggas or whatever, and she seen how me and him put down the play instantly. You know what I'm saying? Especially on a big ass nigga that was twice our size. You know what I'm saying? That's how he got his baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, after that shit happened, right? Maybe like 2 days later, he hit me up. He like, bro, guess where her purse was at? I'm like, where? He like, man, it was at home. She never even brought her purse out. What? He like, yeah, man, she thought she came with her purse. She left it at home the whole time. So basically, we whooped this nigga for nothing. Absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even steal her shit. I don't know why he was so standoffish with us. I don't, I mean, I guess, we in Detroit. Detroit niggas, testosterone be through the roof. You feel me? So I guess so, But he could have just said, like, man, I don't know what y'all talking about. We could have talked that out or whatever, but, whatever. So I'm like, she didn't have her purse, so we did that for nothing. So now I'm like side out with her. You know what I'm saying? Because she knew that she didn't come with her purse. She just wanted to start some shit. But anyway, by this time he, fucking with her, that's his girl, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, whatever. This shit happened. It is what it is. So we moved on from that. I just threw that in there just to let you know, like, how down I was for him. Like, this bro, you feel me? If this wasn't one of the guys, I wouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? I would have been like, hey, you go handle that. That's your girl. You know what I'm saying? But since bro was one of the guys, and I came through. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was. So anyway, I just threw that in there real quick. Now fast forward to tape, right? Nah, I didn't give y'all the rundown. This is my dog. You feel me? We did a lot of shit. So this wasn't somebody I just happened to meet. We talked a couple times and that was that. Like, nah, me and him, we had, what was that, like 04, 05, all the way up until about 2016, 2017. So we had 10 plus years in. You know what I'm saying? Every day doing our thing, right? Well, fast forwarding it, we still doing our thing. We still clubbing. We still fucking with the hoes. We still over here. We still over there. We doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing changed, right? Well, I went to prison, right? I went to prison. I get out. I'm out now, right? While I'm out, he come at me, talking about, hey man, let's get back on this party and shit. Mind you, just 4 years later. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, go ahead and do your thing. Party promoting ain't never been my thing. That always been him. But he wanted me to party promote with him. You know what I'm saying? I did it a couple times. It wasn't my thing. So I let it go. Right? He wasn't making no real money out that shit anyway. He just liked to party and, whatever. So I left that alone real quick. And mind you, this 4 years later, my mind frame different. I'm not with all of that. I'm trying to get some money. You feel me? Well, hard times came, right? My hustle wasn't working. His wasn't. So it's like, all right, it's time to switch it up. We gotta do something different now. You know what I'm saying? Man, we did all type of shit. We did demolition, we did roofing, we did a whole lot of things. Wasn't nothing working for us. So I'm like, look, man, maybe it's time for us to be our own boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been working since we was kids. Before I even met him, he been working doing his thing, and I've been working doing my thing before we even met. Then when we met, we still working. And now here it is, fast forward to take 10, 11 years later, we still working. And ain't nothing happening for us. You know what I'm saying? It's still the same exact thing. Like we not moving up in life. We still on the same level we was on when we was in our teenage to early 20 years. We still in that same spot. Like we not progressing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, look, I'm like, I got to play for us. You know, he like, what's that? I'm like, man, this straight legit. You know, I ain't trying to go back to prison no way. So I'm like, this legit. Let's do this. He like, what's the deal? I'm like, look, man, let's fuck with the casinos. You know what I'm saying? He like, what you mean? Like, he thought I was talking about robbing him or something. I'm like, hell no. Nah. Like, no, nigga, we could take a couple $100 down there, go flip that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, it's not a guarantee, of course, that we not gonna win. It's not a guarantee that we gonna win, but we can. You know, it can happen. You know, plus I went down there a couple of times on my own and I hit a couple of times. You know, so that's why I came at him with this play. I'm like, look, I done made a couple dollars before. You know, this shit real. You know, the narrative is everybody say the casino is a ripoff. Everybody lose, don't nobody win, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. That's not the truth at all. It's not. Because if it was, guess what? The casinos wouldn't be open. Would nobody go be spending all their money and losing all their money every single day? Would nobody be doing that? If that's the case, you could just get the money to people that be begging you for money. If you just gonna go get your money away. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely not true. It's people that get rich off the casinos every day. It's people that make a good living off the casinos every day. I was in there with guys. Now this was a couple of years ago that I'm about to speak on right now. This wasn't back then. What I'm talking about was smooth. This was recently, a few years ago, right? I was in there with this old head, right? This nigga, he said he was about 60. You know what I'm saying? He said he been in that casino for over 20 years. What he said is he don't work. The casino is his job. Now, when I go to the casino, I shoot dice. I don't play cards. I don't do the slot machine. I don't do nothing involving some type of like computerized generated shit. I don't mess with nothing that is computerized. The dice is the only thing that's there. The dice table is the only thing that's there that's not computerized. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I mess with when I go to the casino. And I was shooting dice in the hood when I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? So I've been on the whole dice thing. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm in there shooting dice with this old head, right? Like I said he been doing this over 20 years. He like, I don't got no job. I ain't worked a job in 15 years. You know, he was like, shit, I had hit a few times. It had put me up a couple dollars. I came back and I was just investing from there, right? So basically, he retired because of the casino. The casino was paying him good. He was hitting, so he retired. All of the dealers in there, they all knew him. They all greeted him, all type of shit. He had all type of VIP passes. You know what I'm saying? He even if he lost his money, like he had a voucher, like a cash voucher, to where he could basically redeem himself. You know what I'm saying? Get back on the dice table and make his money back or whatever. Like dude was the truth with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, he just got to game me one day. He like, look, bro. He like, I live here. Because most casinos got hotels and shit in them. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, I live here. He like, I don't got no house. This is my home. I live here. He like, I've been living here at the casino the past 5 years. He like, I've been doing this shit so long, they just give me free rooms. So he live at the casino. He get money, don't work. The casino is his lifestyle. I just threw that in there just to tell y'all, like the casino is not a gimmick. What people tell you is when they lose. Don't nobody want to tell you when they win. You know what I'm saying? For every 5 people that say that they lost, I can guarantee you 3 of them then won before. But they not gonna speak on the wins. They only gonna speak on the loss. Cause don't nobody like to lose money. You know what I'm saying? So point is the casino is not a gimmick or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can win, you can lose. It's 50-50 on both sides. You know what I'm saying? All right, nah, let me bag it up. So what I was telling bro, I'm like, let's do this casino shit. You know what I'm saying? We can get paid, you know? He ain't with it. And another thing with the casino, the bets is a whole lot different than like street casino. You know what I'm saying? Like doing it on the streets, shooting dice with your homeboys. The casino and the dice game in the casino is a whole lot different. You know what I'm saying? Like you could bet $100 on something, that $100 can make you $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like it's completely different than the streets. On the streets, you make $100 bet with your homeboys. If you hit it, the point or whatever, then you made $100. In the casino, you bet $100 on that same shit. That $100 will go to $1,000. You know what I'm saying? So it's a complete difference. You know, this what I'm telling my mans. I'm like, bro, we could triple this money. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. And we don't gotta work hard, nothing. You know what I'm saying? We just go in there and flip this cheese. You feel me? Why he shoot it down? He like, nah, we ain't doing that. Well, he saying he wasn't doing that, you know. He like, nah, I ain't fucking with you. Woo. I'm like, why not? You know what I'm saying? He was another one of them, man. The casino a gimmick. We ain't gonna win nothing, blah, blah, blah. You know, all that type of shit. I'm like, well, look, I'll tell you like this. I'm gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I done already did it a couple times. I fuck with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. You know, win, lose, or draw. No matter what you do, every day you wake up, you chancing yourself for losing. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you do, it's a chance that it's not gonna happen. You going to work every day. You looking at that as a solid paycheck. You could break a leg. You could break an arm. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen, and your job is over. So it's not a guarantee with nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just switch gears. I'm gonna try something different. So I'm like, I'm fucking with the casino. Now I ain't gonna lie. You know, I done lost a few times since then. You know what I'm saying? I got hit, got total fuck up, right? Well, whatever. That is what it is. And I done hit a few times. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Anyway, fast forward the tape a little more. So this might be a year or so down the line after I came at him with the casino thing. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't feeling that. All right, whatever. So me and him went to a club one night, right? It was a club downtown Detroit. I don't remember the name of the club. I don't. You know what I'm saying? If I did, I'd give it to you, but I don't remember. So we went to this club, right? And when you go in, it got this staircase like swivel around, like going up the stairs. It might be like 3 flights up, you know, or something like that. And the same thing coming down. It's a spiral staircase going up, coming down. You know what I'm saying? Little fancy ass club type thing, right? So we go in there. We go to the bar. We about to have a couple drinks, right? Just so happened at that time it was a Ciroc. I know the liquor is Ciroc. At the time we was drinking the Ciroc real heavy. You know what I'm saying? We was the Ciroc boys at the time. Well, Ciroc had came out with a new flavor. I don't remember the what the flavor was, but it was like a brown, like in a brownish type of bottle. You know, the Ciroc bottle is clear, but the flavor that it had behind it, like the green apple, is like a greenish color. You know, what is the red berry is like a reddish color. Well, this Ciroc, it was like a brownish color. Like I said, I forgot the flavor of it, but it was like a brownish color that the bottle that it was in, right? Well, that was the new Ciroc. Evidently, it didn't do too good because I don't even see it on the shelves. You know what I'm saying? But they was promoting that new Ciroc. So basically, they was giving everybody free drinks of that Ciroc. They was like trying to get rid of it. It was the promotion of it. So I'm like, what? Like, I'm already a Ciroc boy. That's right up my alley. And it's something new. Bad. So I had them send me a drink. Powered it up. I'm like, okay, this straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm sending them bitches back to back. Hey, give me another one. Give me another one. Give me another one. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, let me go on here and get my drinks in before everybody get hit and start hitting the bar and tear this bitch up. You know what I'm saying? Shit, free alcohol, like, especially downtown Detroit, that's a first. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what? Some free alcohol downtown Detroit? Man, please. So, anyway, I'm pulling up, right? I'm getting fried. My man's the nigga Smooth. He done had a couple drinks with me. We in there, we fried. You know what I'm saying? We got little shot glasses just like this too, pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Nah. With that being said, it was these two girls. I guess they've been watching us since we walked in, or they might have seen us at the bar. I don't know. But they walked up on us and they got to talking to us. One of them got to talking to them, the other one get to talking to me, right? So we kicking the ball balls, all of that shit, right? Well, a song came on. I don't remember what the fuck the song was, but it was something live. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I'm drunk as hell. So we all in that bitch, getting our step on. We doing our thing in that bitch, right? It got so hot because that liquor get you hot. You know what I'm saying? I had on a polo jacket. I remember that jacket. You know what I'm saying? That was my favorite jacket. But I took that bitch off, right? I set it on the chair. So while I did that, I'm still at the bar telling the bartender, send me drink. We in there grooving, all of that type of shit. The girl that was talking to me, she behind me. Like, she like grinding, behind me and shit, trying to get my attention. You know what I'm saying? Not no funny shit. She was just grinding behind me, trying to get me to turn around and dance with her. Fuck you, bitch. I need a couple more drinks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just pulling up. Whole time she got her arms around my waist. You know what I'm saying? She just dancing with me, all type of shit, right? I'm not paying her no attention. Man, this might have been like 5 shots later. I'm toe up, right? Toe the fuck up. Well, with that being said, it was time for us to leave. You know what I'm saying? Devin Jennings, what's the deal, my guy? Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Nah, it's time for us to leave the club. We drunk as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, drunk as hell. We go to leave out the club. This is how drunk I am. I done left my favorite jacket in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? This is how fried we was. So I remember we walking out. Right when we coming out the door, we got to come down that spiral staircase that I was talking about. Soon as we hit the staircase, I tripped and fell. I remember that. I tripped and I fell. Fell down the damn stairs, right? Drunk than a motherfucker. After I fell, all I remember was I woke up in the hospital, right? When I wake up in the hospital, I only could see out of one eye like this. So I'm looking around like, fuck in my head. You know what I'm saying? I look over, my baby mama's sitting over there in the chair. What the fuck is she doing here? What the fuck am I doing here? What the fuck is going on? My baby mama's sitting there, tears all in her eyes. She extra dramatic, you know what I'm saying? Like, she need to be a fucking actor because she can cry right on the spot. Just like how I'm talking to you, she could be talking just like this and just bawl out crying. You know what I'm saying? Not no little crocodile tears, like real flood face be fucking flooded with tears. Like, no lie. So anyway, she got all these tears in her eyes talking about your boy played you. Now mind you, my baby mama know my homie. You know what I'm saying? she know all my boys. You know what I'm saying? So she like, your boy played you. You know, I'm like, what you saying? What are you talking about? You know, she like, he left you at the club. So I'm like, what the fuck happened? Because I don't remember what happened. All I remember was I fell down the stairs. That's all I remember. She said, well, what happened was after you fell down the stairs, he left you. Like he treated you like y'all didn't even come together. You know what I'm saying? So she like, he left you. The security guards picked you up. They threw you in the alley. After they threw you in the alley, somebody called the ambulance. Ambulance came and got you, shot you to the hospital. Well, when I got to the ambulance, you know, they went through my phone and they seen I had my baby mama number stored under baby mama. You know what I'm saying? So this Detroit, you know what I'm saying? They know how to put shit together. You feel me? So they like, all right, this is baby mama. So they called my baby mama while I'm unconscious. You know what I'm saying? They called her, told her like, hey, you know, your baby daddy down here, whoopty whoop. So that's how my baby mama ended up at the hospital because they called her off my phone and told her. You know what I'm saying? Now, wherever she got her story from, I don't know, you know. But this is what she said. She said, my homie left me after I fell down the stairs. The security guards threw me in the alley. I was basically left in the alley for dead. But this is downtown Detroit. It's people that is walking around everywhere all day, all night. You know what I'm saying? So somebody seen me stretched out in the alley, dead as hell. Because security guards didn't give a fuck. They just had to get me off of their premises because that made them look bad. You know what I'm saying? So they got me off the premises, which took me to the alley. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. The nigga died, he died. Get him off the premises. Well, like I said, somebody seen me. Thank God somebody seen me and called the ambulance. They came and saved me. All right. Now, with my eye, I had like a big ass band-aid over my eye. It was because I had a big ass cut right here. I thought it was gonna scar my face, but you know, God is a healer. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I had this big ass band-aid on my face. It wasn't like a band-aid, I'm just calling it a band-aid because that's what the fuck it was. It was like a big ass band-aid. You know what I'm saying? Well, while that was going on, they, you know, checked me out the hospital. So I leave my baby mama. Whole time. That bitch ass nigga, he left you for dead. Woo woo. You better not fuck with him no more. Blah 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 blah. Like, my baby mama went off on me. You know what I'm saying? Crazy thing is, my baby mama's cool with all my homies. But after this night, she was through with him, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. I ain't called him that night, nothing. I waited till the next morning, right? Because I'm confrontational when it's time. You know what I'm saying? So the next morning come. You know, I went home, went to sleep, all of that. Wake up. Call him, where you at? He's like, I'm at the crib. Woo, woo. I'm like, all right, I'm about to pull up on you. He's like, all right, cool. Pulled up on him. Me and him in the car. I looked him dead in the face. I'm like, so what the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? He like, man, bro, you was fried, dog. Man, fuck all that. What the fuck happened? He like, man, you know, the girl, she kept on talking to you. She had her arms all around you. Woo, woo. I'm like, yeah, I remember that, you know. He like, man, y'all was so in tune. I figured you was straight. So he was like, right when we was walking out the door, I asked you, what was you doing with girl? He said, I told him, like, oh no, I'm straight, you know, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead, go home with girl. I get with you tomorrow. So what he saying is that supposedly after I said that, he said, all right, cool. He said him and another guy that he was with, he said they walked out the club before I even left. He said me and girl was still in there hugged up and shit. Him and dude left and they got in the car and pulled off, right? Well, in between that, what he did was uh he got in the car with a dog, they left, right? He said after you know, after they left or whatnot, I'm kind of fucked up a little bit. The power real, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, after they left, he don't know what happened to me, right? Because he said he left with dogs, so he don't know what happened. So basically, his whole thing was he thought I was straight. He thought I left with girl, and you know, he thought I had a good time, good night with girl. Whole time I fell down the stairs, I was left for dead, and I was in the hospital, you know. So of course he acting all surprised, like what happened to your face, whoop whoop, and all this. So I told him, you know, now before I go there, it's sad because, like I told y'all at the beginning, he was my man's. We done been through everything. We did all that shit. I'm his wingman. He my wingman. So he know that I never in my life did no shit like that. I never said, hey, you know what, I'm good. I'm gonna go home with this girl that I just met. You know what I'm saying? I never in my life said nothing like that. So for him to sit there in my face and tell me that, I ain't gonna lie, that shit kind of broke my heart. Cause it was like, you know, bro, like, you know, I didn't tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we supposed to have each other back. We supposed to watch each other. You know what I'm saying? So what you mean? Why would you even let me even leave with a woman? Even if I did say that, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be on alert. Like, nah, we not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when me and him came together, I rolled with him. You know what I'm saying? So how you not gonna leave with who you came with? You know what I'm saying? Unless it was a girl that you knew that I've been fucking with and you know her or something like that. That would be the only time I would let one of my homies leave with a girl at the club. But he knew I didn't know this girl or none of that. So why would you let me leave with this broad, even if what you saying is true? Why would you even let that happen? You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm my own man, you know. So I let him tell his story, but still in the back of my mind, I'm like, this nigga left me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, you know what? I'm my own man. I made my decision. I did what I did. Whatever, whatever. You know. So I squashed the shit. Major red flag. I should have cut him off then, but I didn't because I was unconscious at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what happened. I don't know if the story my baby mama is giving, I don't know if that's real or what he's saying is real. I don't know. I was unconscious. All I know was I just woke up in a fucking hospital. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward the tape. I let the shit go. We moved on. Mind you, I'm like, this the homie, you know, so I'm like, I'm pretty sure my homie ain't get down on me like that. But again, I was unconscious, so I can't account for what happened while I was unconscious. So we move on, right? Devin Jennings, he ain't no homie. Man, shit, it get deeper than that. Hold up. It get deeper than that, right? So after the whole club thing, right? Like I said, I let that shit go. Whatever, you know. Nah. After that, I come back at him again. I'm like, look, our hustle's still not taking us nowhere. We got to do something different. Let's go ahead and get in the casino. Motherfuckers getting money out that bitch. Let's go get some money. If we lose some money, fuck it. Let's put a couple dollars together and go back. You know what I'm saying? That's just like if you want to fight and somebody hit you, nigga, you hit them back. You know what I'm saying? You don't just say, damn, that motherfucker hit me and just walk away. Like, nigga, you hit back. Same thing with the casino. You lose, come back. Now, I'm not encouraging nobody to get the gambling or none of that. Not at all. Please don't take it like that. This is just what I was on. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I come back at him with it. I'm like, come on, we gotta do this. We fucked up. We don't got nothing. We fucked up. He still ain't trying to hear that. Still saying the same shit. I'm like, all right, whatever, man. So I'm not gonna lie. I didn't have no money for the casino. You know what I'm saying? So I did some janky shit. I done told y'all before, I ride my Uber driver. You know what I'm saying? I done told y'all this in a live, what, like a month, 2 months, maybe like 2 months ago. I done told y'all about the time I ride my Uber driver. That's how this happened. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up. I'm with him, the same guy I'm talking about. I was with him. He came and picked me up. He the same one that called me that damn Uber ride. Now, you don't know what I'm talking about? Go back to my live, scroll down through my lives. I made a live about this. When I said, I made a live and I made a video. So you can go check out either or, the live or the video. When I said I ride my Uber driver, you know what I'm saying? This was him. He was the one that called the Uber driver for me. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. That's how that happened. So when I got down on the Uber driver, I went to jail, right? I went to jail a week later. When I went to jail, I had to do 90 days. I didn't do no time for the Uber shit. Like I said, go watch the live or the video. I broke all that down. I didn't do a day for that Uber shit because technically I didn't rob her. You know what I'm saying? The way how the system look at it, technically I didn't rob her because she came pick me up. You know, we hung out and all of that. You feel me? So shit. In the system eyes, I didn't rob her. So they dismissed that case. But I was in jail because I had a driving on suspended out in this city called Farmington Hills. Farmington Hills is in Oakland County. I told y'all about Oakland County. Oakland County is one of the richest counties in the world. In the world, not Michigan, of the world. You know what I'm saying? Oakland County don't play with niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I had caught a driving on suspended while I was out there one time. The judge told me, hey, if I see you in my court again, I'm gonna give you 90 days. Just like that. So when I got locked up on this Uber shit, which I beat that case, but I was still in custody. Since I was still in custody, they shot me to Farmington Hills to that judge. That judge like, hey, didn't I tell you if I see you again, you get 90 days? I'm like, yeah, 90 days. Bow. So that's how I did 90 days. Because of that, right? For driving on suspended. Not the Uber shit, driving on suspended, right? While I'm in there doing my time, you know, of course, I'm calling my baby mama and I'm calling Smooth. You know what I'm saying? I got my homie, I got my girl. These the two lines that I'm working for these 90 days I'm doing, right? Well, while I'm doing it, I'm telling my homeboy, like, hey, you know, go link up with my baby mama to, you know, get this done, get that done, whoop-de whoop. You know, I'm having both of them, you know, run transactions for me while I'm in jail. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, me and my baby mama, we got 2 kids. And my baby mama not no hustler. So I gotta have Smooth shoot some plays for me, you know, to make some shit happen for my baby mama and the kids while I'm locked up. So I got them linking up to, you know, do what they gotta do so that they straight until I get out. Well, I'm gonna be real. I think they was fucking around. You know what I'm saying? I really think they was. And it was because of this one incident right here. After I got out, me and my baby mama was talking. And you know, she got the overrun in her mouth and she was saying how one time my boy Smooth had to come pick her up. And when he came and picked her up, he ran out of gas. His truck ran out of gas, right? So basically they had to push the damn truck to the gas station. Well, she was saying, oh, this whole ass nigga, he ain't even pushed the car. I'm the one that pushed the car all the way to the gas station. He was just in the car steering the damn steering wheel. Well, huh? Like, ain't that backwards? Shouldn't the woman be the one steering the steering wheel while the man pushed the car? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just listening to her talk, and basically that's what it was. She pushed the car all the way to the gas station. My baby mama was a thug like that. My baby mama, she ain't no big bag or none of that. She a little slim, light-skinned, petite girl. But my baby mama about that life. You feel me? So she said she pushed the damn car to the gas station and they went from there. That right there led me to believe that they was fucking around. Because what the fuck is you talking about? When do a woman ever push a whole damn car? You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't make sense to me. Still to this day, I don't have no proof for nothing. You know what I'm saying? But it just led me to think that they did. You know what I'm saying? So that was a second flag, a second red flag. I let that one go. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I'm out. I only been out a couple days. Let me get this last poll up for this, because I'm about to wrap this up. You know what I'm saying? Now look, right? I only been out a couple days. The nigga Smooth hit me up. He like, bro, come pull up on me. I got a play for us. He like, we can't talk about it over the phone. Come pull up. I'm like, all right, cool. So I came and pulled up. Now, mind you, I done told you about two major red flags I done seen, out this guy. You know what I'm saying? Within the past, year or so, I done seen two major red flags, but I let this shit slide because this is my boy, right? Now look, when I go pull up on him to see what he talking about, right? He come get in the car. He came out with a blunt and everything. So we smoking. I'm like, what's up? He like, look, man, this the play, bro. He like, we gonna rob this dispensary. Nigga, what? Mind you, I'm fresh out of jail. I only been out a couple days. I just did a whole 90 ball. You know what I'm saying? For some theft type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? So he told me about the dispensary. The dispensary was in our hood on 7 Mile. First of all, you don't rob shit on 7 Mile. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this what he was on. At this time, the dispensaries was just starting to pop off. You know what I'm saying? In the hood. So basically, the dispensaries was just starting to pop up everywhere. You know what I'm saying? This dispensary was like the first one in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So he told me, he like, yeah, we gonna hit that one with the woo. They got a couple balls in there. Balls is pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a couple pounds in there and a couple $1,000s. He like, them niggas some bitches. They ain't on shit. We just gonna run up in there. We gonna put the pistol in their face. They gonna be scared. Go run the cash register. Grab the balls. We out of there. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, I've been coming at you all this time about a legit hustle that will pay us right then and there. Legit. And we could triple the money. You know what I'm saying? With no problem. You wasn't down with it. Ain't even tried with me. Not one. Didn't even try it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't even give it a try. But all this shit go on. You left me for dead. You out here fucking around my baby mama while I'm locked up. I don't know if y'all was cutting, but the story my baby mama told me about her pushing your car just made me believe that y'all was cutting. You know what I'm saying? And now here it is. You talking about robbing a dispensary. Well, I'm fresh out of jail. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, for real? This is what you on? He like, yeah, man, them niggas some bitches. They ain't gonna do shit. Woo, woo. I'm like, so what's in there? He like, man, it might be about 3 or 4 pounds. You know, probably like 5 G's in the cash register. Them niggas some bitches. They don't got no guns, nothing. We could just go right up in there, put the guns in their face. We go ahead and get the shit. We get up out of there. We up. So I'm like, we possibly about to put our life on the line for about $10,000. You know what I'm saying? Half of it is in weed that we smoke all day, every day. We gonna put our life on the line for this. Mind you, I didn't been in jail 100 times. I didn't went to prison. I didn't did 4 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm back again off a damn 90 ball from jail. You think I want to go back to jail after all of that jail time I did? You think I want to go back there, or or even worse, we can get killed up in there. We going inside these people building. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what the fuck is in there. They can have a damn trap door in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what's in there. What is you talking about? Well, one of his homeboys that he fuck with, his homeboy be in the dispensary with them guys. So basically his homeboy told him like, yeah, these niggas sweet. They don't got shit. Woo, woo. Y'all can just run up in here and get this shit. If that's the case, why you didn't do it with him? Why you wait on me to get out of jail to want to come hit me with this shit? You know what I'm saying? Because he told me that his homeboy told him about the shit. And I know his homeboy. You know what I'm saying? So he like, yeah, the nigga told me woo, woo, how all this shit go. Woo, woo. Man, we could just run right up in there. He like, I got the guns and everything. He like, me and you just got to go up in there and do it. Now, I told y'all, I'm number one. of the crew. I'm number one. I'm always the one on go. I don't let nothing happen to my boys. And I'm front line center seat every time for everything. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know this about me, you know? So basically, he was trying to use my car as basically being a boss. Like, yeah, I'm gonna use this nigga so we can go up here and get this shit done. Instead of doing it with the nigga that put you on. You know what I'm saying? Red flag number 3. I had to cut him off after that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I just got out of jail. What type of time you on? You know what I'm saying? He like, man, we gotta do something, bro. We gotta make something happen, man. Ain't nothing happening for us. Why he saying this? I'm thinking like I done told this nigga let's try to this damn casino 100 times, and he wouldn't do it. He wasn't with my hustle. You know what I'm saying? But now he want me to be with his hustle, right? So after we blew the blunt, I told him, I was like, look, man, I just got out of jail, bro. I'm not trying to go back to jail. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, it's all good. He like, I'm about to just go ahead and do that shit myself. And after I do it, I'm gonna just bring you back a pound on the love. Why you didn't do that anyway? What did you need me for? If you saying you gonna do it on your own, why you ain't just gonna do it on your own? What you try to include me for? You know, I just got out of jail, bro. I ain't trying to do nothing. I just got out. What you want? You know what I'm saying? Well, we blew that blunt. He spoke his piece. I said mine. He got out the car. He knew I was done with him. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like one of them kind of awkward moments where we didn't say too much after he said the whole dispensary thing, and he knew it was about time to get up out the car, going on about his business. So he like, yeah, bro, I'm about to just go ahead and get up out of here. Woody woo. I just hit you up a little later on. Like, yeah, all right. He got out, went on about his business. I pulled off. I already had a blunt rolled. You feel me? So after I pulled off, I lit the blunt and I just reminisced on all the good times me and him had. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, from the beginning, I told you how me and him even met. He was cousins of my big homie. So we was locked in. We was good. You know what I'm saying? Man, no, no. Whole time he was a snake. You know what I'm saying? We had got all that time out, partying, clubbing, fucking with the hoes, beating niggas' ass, hitting licks, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We did everything. Took pictures everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We did everything, man. All of it for it to turn out to be like this. Let's go rob a dispensary. After everything we done been through, after everything we done did, this was the best you can come up with was a dispensary. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's so much shit we be doing out here. And you talking about a dispensary. I ain't never heard of one solver dispensary in my life, especially in the hood. Them niggas know what they getting themselves into. You mean to tell me you gonna open up a whole business in the hood? First of all, you opening a business in the hood. Then the business that you open in the hood pertains to pretty much everybody in the hood. It's weed. Everybody in the hood smoke weed. So you think you about to move your company into the hood? That's something that everybody do. And you think that you don't gotta have no guns, no nothing. Just these niggas over here ain't gonna do nothing to me. I'm gonna come over here and make $1 million out of everybody when everybody broke. Don't nobody got nothing. I'm gonna come over here and take everybody money because this is a product that everybody over here want. And ain't nobody gonna touch me. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me. Who sets up a whole dispensary with that type of mind frame? If you know anybody that own a dispensary, please ask them, is that how they go about it? Especially if they got a dispensary in the hood. I can guarantee you any dispensary owner would tell you, hell no, it's not going down like that. They in that bitch strapped up. They got a grenade launcher in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They got a proximity mine. on the side of the building somewhere. If somebody get too close, it's gonna blow their ass up. If they pop the cash register, it's gonna shoot out a bunch of ink. Something. It's some type of vice to this. You know what I'm saying? It's not about to be no, oh, I'm gonna just set up a dispensary in the hood and I'm gonna just fuck it. If a motherfucker rob me, they just rob me. They get everything. They get all the bowls. They get all the different flavors that's in here. They can get the money in the register. Fuck it. If they get me, they get me. Come on, man. That ain't even logical, bro. You better off robbing a damn bank. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, you literally have a better chance of robbing a bank and nothing happening to you as opposed to robbing a dispensary in the hood. So I knew his whole little plot, was a straight crash out. I don't know, maybe if he was just trying to get me to crash out or if he wanted both of us to crash out at the same time. I don't know what the fuck was going through his mind. But after that, it let me know, like, this ain't my homie. You know what I'm saying? We ain't that no more. I got to go ahead and cut this off because he is a cancer to me. You know what I'm saying? He trying to take me down with him. When we literally sit here every day plotting on how we gonna come up, what we gonna do to make things better. We not progressing. We in the same fucking boat. We gotta do something different. You know what I'm saying? This is our daily thing. We trying to figure out the next step. And you didn't watch me go to jail and do 90 days for a call that you made for me. He made that Uber call for me. Because he didn't want to get up and take me back to where he picked me up from. So he figured he called me an Uber so the Uber can drop me back off. And what happened? I ended up committing the whole crime and went to jail. If anything, you should have had that in your mentality. Like, man, my man's went to jail buying some shit, that he didn't have to. All I had to do was drop him off. That shit wouldn't even happen. Nah. Not only that, you come back with a damn dispensary plot for some weed that we gonna smoke for a couple $1,000s that we gonna make anyway. This was your best bet. You know what I'm saying? Was to rob a dispensary, bro? Man, please, dog. I had to just let it go. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was, man. I mean, we had a damn good time as homeboys. For the time being, it was a great time, man. And honestly, I done already posted a couple of our club pictures, and he in the pictures. I ain't gonna say which one it is, but he in the pictures. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know everything I tell you is straight up truth. I don't make up shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, he tried to get me to crash out. And I had to cut him off. And I ain't talked to him none of that since. You know what I'm saying? He knew to stop calling me, stop dealing with me. Like, it was just a mutual ground. So it ain't no beef or nothing with him. I had to cut him off. He left me for dead at the damn club. He had my baby mama pushing his truck to the gas station because he ran out of gas. And then he turned around and hit me with a damn dispensary plot after I just did 90 days in jail. He wasn't a homie, man. God brought him around for a season, And what I just came to realize was he was just around for a good time, We had a great time. We did our thing, It was what it was. But when it was time to break apart, God broke us apart. You know what I'm saying? And I don't got no hatred for him. I don't got nothing against him. None of that. I'm just done. So, message to all the youngins, that you hang out with your friends and, all of that. You think your mans and them is 100 grand. They ain't gonna never turn their back on you. Y'all dogs to the end. Bros before hoes. All of that. We was the original bros before hoes. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? And he turned around and crossed me in the end. And I had to let it go. So, this is the message to y'all, man. Watch your friends that's around you. Because you might think they got your best interest, but all along they plotting on you on the low, man. That's just what it is. It's been another live stream of Roll Up a Pour Up. So get your blunts rolled and your Dre poured.